Chapter 12, Smiling in Seattle. The Black Supremacist Courts. Dave Chappelle, Black Supremacist Justice of the Peace residing. Rihanna deserved it. Those Neverland kids wanted more than an autograph. R. Kelly is the R&B Elvis with weaker bladder control. The hunchback of open borders fame. Biden on why he's running for president. German Prime Minister Angela Merkel begged me to run. She can't bear the brunt of open borders on those mushed shoulder pads alone. All the W massages in the world can't undo those back knots of our country's grave-digging despair. Willie Brown put gunk in her hair. John Hamm donated $1,000 to Kamala Harris's failed presidential campaign. Is that how much she charges for a pearl necklace? The New York Times calls Kamala Harris a pragmatic moderate. She'll blow you for a Beamer, but gag on it if you make her Attorney General. She blew the married mayor of San Francisco. Never mind. Make scowling great again. Why doesn't Biden just let Kamala Harris run for president instead? Because vice presidents' lives never matter, especially when they remain discarded vice presidential nominees among the dustbins of U.S. elections past. Because scowling doesn't count as charisma. Plus, middle-class black America has a low tolerance for another fake news, biracial, hopeful one, after Obama did less for black people than BLM protests have done for NBA ratings on TNT. Hamilton is worse than Obama rapping. Wife says, the Hamilton soundtrack is so good. I say, I prefer Martin Lawrence making fun of white voices between his slang flow on Def Comedy Jam back in the day. Also, there's no Public Enemy menace when these black guys rap. It's like hearing what our founding fathers sounded like if Don Lemon could sell an English accent with a smidgen of Shakespearean soul. But I'm positive you playing the Hamilton soundtrack on high blast has nothing to do with your interior rah-rah for Biden's fake news lead in the polls, while Antifa punks burn Portland to the ground, Seattle included, because they never outgrew their pyro phase in elementary school. Smiling in Seattle. Even in Ken Griffey Jr.'s doc in ESPN, LeBron James, king of the persecution complex, manages to act more petulant, persecuted than ever before. He says, when you grow up where I did, the only sports you could play are basketball and football. In other words, fuck Ken Griffey Jr.'s comfy black upbringing, chilling in the dugout watching George Foster crank out 52 dingers, while I had to grow up in a fatherless home only for my mama to shit where I bowl and bang Delonte West because there's nothing else better to do on a Tuesday in Cleveland anyway. Why do you think J.R. Smith was finally able to remain focused on the court and not have Rihanna suck him dry during the postseason? When I asked, what the hell is LeBron James doing in a doc about Ken Griffey Jr.? LeBron's ugly-ass jumper heave-ho will never be in the same class as Ken Griffey's picture-perfect swing blast for the ages. Plus, Ken Griffey Jr. understood his personality limitations and stuck to smiling on Wheaties boxes and Upper Deck rookie cards. Last, Ken Griffey Jr. would never wear a Yankee hat if he grew up in Akron, Ohio, in an attempt to project their dynastic aura, regardless if the New York Post called Ken Griffey Sr. a less approachable Joe Morgan, until he started ripping fart bombs in the dugout because Jr. was only 19 years old when he signed with Seattle and was more into Fresh Prince than Soundgarden.